Fine.
All right.
As long as if Ray doesn't have to talk and doesn't have to steer the ship off the road like he usually does, then it's good. Yeah.
Look at me. I'm the captain now.
There you go. Yeah, you can have it. Good, because we drive it straight into a volcano usually. So
except for that's the heart, Tim, and that can never be mended. You know that. The heart always breaks.
Nah, dude, one of your girlfriends take care of that for you.
No, they usually go, well, thank you for the free meal. Have a good day, sir.
Ray is a 60-year-old man in a 30-year-old's body.
I am, yeah.
If anyone doesn't know.
Nice.
His references are like way older than they should be for someone his age.
Oh, you know,
I would love to see that fight. And I would be rooting for Greg Hardy the entire time.
If you've ever wanted to see me in pain at any point that we've been hanging out, today's your day.
Ray, they see you in pain every time you do a set.
This is true.
Damn.
Yeah. So Thomas has seen it and Tim's never seen it.
No,
it was basically if Mortal Kombat was a shitty like Saturday morning cartoon. Like
yeah, exactly.
They had like they had a Native American character on there. They had the street tough black guy. Like they had all the stereotypes. WMAC Masters.
There it is.
It's such a.
So you're
cool
saying it
show.
doesn't hold up? Is that what you're trying to say?
It does not at all.
It doesn't look fit full, Ray. Let me see that glass. No, Ray, top it off.
This is like goddamn amazing.
Yeah.
No, I just want you to follow the rules. What happens if you don't follow the rules? The wheel gets you back again.
This is true.
Why don't you two fight each other?
I've been thinking that, but I didn't want to say anything.
We have talked about this
I'm still out of
for
shit.
years,
I
man.
can't fight right now.
I am so down. I will meet him at a weight. I don't care if I have to gain weight to fucking fight Tim, but it would mostly be like it would be a rolling match in the cage.
Pretty
like
much.
somebody would take someone down.
What's crazy is out of all of us, Tim looks like he's most likely to be the wrestling fan.
I see so many fucking guys who look like Tim Danko at AIW shows. It's not even funny, and I love I see him. I'm like, I want to buy him a shot, but it's not Tim, and I get sad.
Yeah, and this kid's going to be a star, obviously, and that's what they wanted to happen. They want him to get a big win in London. They're hoping that was going to happen. I mean, did they give him somebody they think he could beat? Well, yeah, but I mean, it's not like Vargas isn't tough. Vargas is a tough guy. And yeah, Pimblett was a big favorite. But that's what they wanted to happen. They want this kid to be one of their next big stars, especially in the lightweight division. And now he's won two fights, one by knockout, right, and one by submission. So now he's going to fight somebody tough. And that division's super stacked. So there's tons of people he could fight. Before you put me on, I'm screaming at my microphone because you didn't put me on. I'm like, she's Mexican, you racist asshole!
I don't know
Spanish, you monster! But you didn't put me on because you wanted to talk wrestling. He had two. I only had one fight. He had two fights, but my one fight lasted longer than his two fights combined by like a lot. I think these both his fights were inside of a minute.
And how did your fight end, Tim?
I got TKO'd in the second round. There's a lot of guys, strikers that have just became fantastic at takedown defense. I mean, Anderson Silva was good at it. Like Judo Santos was good at it. I mean, those are just the first two I think of. But there's been a lot that, I mean, if you're a striker like that, you have to have good takedown defense. There's been a lot of guys who have great takedown defense, and he's one of them. However, I mean, Robert Whittaker is a striker first. He's not a wrestler. And however, neither really is Cannonier. Maybe a little bit more, but I don't really expect Cannonier to fight him that way. I'm excited to see that fight, though. I don't expect Izzy to lose at all, but I like Cannonier a lot. He's a tough guy, so I'll definitely watch that fight. But if either of us touch the other one's liver, we'll die, Ray.
Probably. That'd be fine. I want to be the first MMA death of like a true amateur, where it's like the worst fight ever. How
bad would it be if you got
MMA fight, bro?
Killed in the cage. You got killed in the cage by me.
Yes.
His liver exploded.
What's up, everyone? How are you? Ray here, bro, plata. We are back for another week. I look like a very pervy author. I've just realized you look at yourself in camera and you're just like, God damn it, no, yeah, it's what it is. This is Bro Plata, the sometimes MMA show. My better half in this whole equation, Tim Danko, is on his way. All hail the MMA holes who keep deleting my posts. I love you guys. Is it because we post too much of our shows? I'm in the live chat with Morty. No, I'm kidding. I don't really care. Yeah, this is the show. And we are a every Tuesday live podcast coming to you on Facebook, YouTube, and Tim Danko's favorite because of his Tourette's, Twitch. This is a fun show. Chat's open. And I'm waiting on Tim because I want to talk to him and compare notes on something that I did this past weekend and missed the. I was in the chat for the Fight Buddies on the MMA Holes website, and hanging out with Maz, listening to him call the fights because I didn't have a hookup for any kind of ESPN Plus. Yes, Casey Jones, I see you. You're sexy. But yeah, I had a little bit of legal wranglings, and I want to talk to Tim because he has a similar experience somewhat to what I was did this past weekend. We'll talk about the MacKenzie Dern fight. Dominated Angela Hill when Tim gets here. And we'll preview fights possibly. I have some videos I'd like to play. I think they'd be fun for all of everyone. That's how you do it. You see me too clearly. By the way, shout out to Revolution Fight and Fitness out in Euclid. A guy for LFA coming up soon, actually, like really soon. So yeah. Hi. I am for sure. And yeah, the show's gonna be a little weird today. I'm feeling weird. Tim's feeling weird. He's gonna eat. They set him up at the trough to go, and I'll be with you for a little while longer. And like I said, I kind of want to wait. Like this whole thing, Tim is very integral in today's show. I know he sits there, is pretty, and he does everything that he can possibly. And it's the shit I went through this past weekend, man. Just I will talk to Tim about it, and glad to be home though. I've been just working, doing nothing. Been streaming a lot of Fortnite lately, like way too much Fortnite. I think I'm gonna do some Call of Duty here soon on my Scally Bandit Twitch channel, and yeah, guy. Although the ranked for Fortnite is a little weird. I got eliminated like 77, and it gave me bronze 3, and I was sad about it. But Tim's here.
Wake up,
Do you like
damn
just,
it.
dude?
Well, listen, I feel more sympathy for you if you didn't do a bunch of drugs beforehand, you know. So I'm just gonna be like, it was the drugs, Ray.
No, actually, I've been like high energy today. It's just once I got home, filled my sprayer for tomorrow. I got a fuck ton of jobs to do tomorrow, and yeah, bro, this weekend literally was like soul draining in a way I've never had my soul drained before.
Well, before you get to that, I was watching you, and I'm the opposite of you. Every time I see myself on camera, I'm like, dude, I don't look nearly as bad as I think I do. Like, I'm a handsome fella.
I like to make fun of myself, though. It's part of my like charm, really.
But you also weren't lying. You do look creepy.
I do.
Um,
I look like I only feature Bigfoot porn books in my
Okay.
Amazon list.
I was gonna say, like, you used to be a Teen Wolf, but they figured out some way to like get you in between. You're like caught in between Teen Wolf and human somewhere. Like, you just like, well, we fixed it kinda, but you're gonna be like that
Middle
forever
wolf.
now. Yeah, middle wolf forever now. Mid wolf.
Mid-wolf. Will
Stories
they be
of the
ready?
mid wolf.
He buys a Ferrari because he thinks his penis is small. Mid-wolf on ABC. Oh man, yeah, dude. I don't know. I look good. I'm not gonna. I need a haircut for sure.
Sunglasses.
But yeah, bro. This past weekend was just. I like sitting here doing the show. I know I'm in the clear now, so all I have is the one thing to worry about, which is down the line. But right now, I can kind of
Canada,
because I got everything. Canada, you actually have to apply for a visa. Like that's how I get into Canada now. I have to become a temporary citizen for.
Yeah, which I mean, you could only do it if you're working. But like, even then, I heard it's weird to get in Canada for comedy anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Like you have to tell them you're doing what I did. It's weird. Like there's like loopholes. It's weird. Anyway, so was it a blast?
Dude, it was. I've had depressing hotel stays, but I've never been depressed that people were having fun. Like I've never been upset at people having fun before, and
Like,
I did.
People trying to make the best out of a situation, and Ray's like, no, get off my lawn. Yeah, that I guess.
It's like we're talking while the fucking instructor's doing shit. Like I'll give this because I think I can, which is we watched the movie Flight with Denzel Washington as like the movie for us to like feel bad about.
That movie's about like the best functioning alcoholic of all time, isn't it? Like, that movie's about how someone can get like super insanely tanked all the time and save a bunch of people, be a badass at their job. Like that seems like the worst movie to show you. I think most people are sitting there be like, dude, I need to step up my game. Like I don't.
Here's the thing, like when if you haven't seen Flight, it came out a long ass time ago. So honestly, it's on you at this point. You have homework now if you're watching this podcast. But like at the end,
it is on Netflix now, I believe.
Is it on Netflix? Check it out. It's okay. Like it's an okay movie.
Right. I'm not gonna watch it
one
again.
of Denzel's best. Yeah. Like yeah, I wouldn't recommend the second.
Although
watch.
I do like the scene where they give him a bunch of cocaine so I can sober up before court. That's my favorite part.
That's what I'm talking about. So it gets to that scene, and I am full in rooting for Denzel Washington to get off on this charge. And then he opens his mouth and is like, God help me. You're like, no, what are you doing? Shut up. Like, it was the biggest letdown ever. Like, I shouldn't have that feeling, Tim.
The chick from My Name is Earl is topless in that movie. In Flight?
Might be. There's a couple topless bitches in the movie.
Who's the Presley
Was
chick?
she the red? Yeah, I think she was the crackhead.
Jamie Lee Presley. What's her name? Presley. Anyway, we watched The Wonderful Whites of West Virginia, which was.
I'm so jealous of you that you got to see that. Like
I already saw it at the time, but I saw.
Oh, I know, but I would have rather watched that than Flight.
And we also watched an episode of Moonshiners, I think. Yeah. And intervention, a lot of intervention, and a lot of like after school special stuff.
Yeah. One of the instructors, I showed them a piece of my stand-up, and he laughed, and I was like, this is an odd like whole thing. This
Why are you showing strangers your clip of your stand? That's the last thing I would do.
Because I had to tell them the story, like of how I got to this whole program.
You could have said I was getting drunk. That's what happened. You were getting drunk at a comedy club, and then you drove home.
Yeah. Well, no, I didn't drive home.
You drove to get food. You drove the get-go to get food after everyone offered to drive you there, and you said no.
Well, I felt
and then you got
good.
pulled over.
Yeah, ran that red light, and I fucked myself. That's what it was.
You should have gotten the car ready.
At this point, who cares? I experienced the weirdest 3 days of my life. Okay.
I mean, it definitely wasn't fun, but it was fine. I drink more coffee than I remember ever drinking. I just chugging coffee the whole time. I don't even drink coffee.
I packed a 4-pack of Monster, so I could have one every day, and it was sugar free. So
well, that's
it was
the
somewhat
difference
health
between
conscious.
yours and mine because we weren't allowed to bring anything. So
we were allowed to bring like snacks, all kinds of shit.
You know what I brought? I had a big bag of change. That's what I had for the snack machines. That's what I had.
Yeah, we like it was weird. We got like the food was shit, but like it was this weird 3-day.
The food we ate Subway and Wendy's, I think, every day. It was here's more Subway and here's more Wendy's.
Yeah, it was. I got to watch a lot of HBO. Like I watched HBO Max because it was free in the room. So I watched the Men in Black series, like the entire thing in a night.
Did you watch the 4-in-1 with
no?
Liam Neeson? I forgot that one even came out. I didn't see it either. I don't think anyone saw it. Like it had a bunch of stars in it, but it flopped so hard, like everyone is just kind of forgetting that it existed.
Yeah, I have no idea. I've never even heard of
Liam Neeson, Chris Hemsworth, like the chick from Thor. Yeah, a lot of big stars in that movie. But no one remembers it because it was so garbage.
There was a 4th Men in Black movie?
5th.
No,
hold on. No, the fourth.
Yeah, there's only 3 Men in Blacks.
No, they made a Men in Black International or whatever.
Oh, then that must have been like not even a canon thing. Like they don't even consider it canon at that point if they're not putting it with like the other.
No,
3.
they did when they promoted it. They did when it was coming out, but it flopped so hard that it just kind of forget
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Now they're just like that's nothing that happened. But like I said, Liam Neeson, Chris Hemsworth, they had giant names in it. But
yeah,
apparently it was so bad that which is interesting. It's not like the Men in Black movies are great anyway. I like the first one.
Number 2 is pretty good. 3 is just when they went like buck wild with special effects, like Tommy Lee Jones, like jump kicking a Balchinian in a fucking basement.
Yeah,
and he does it with like wire foo. Like where'd that come from? Why is Tommy Lee Jones doing wire foo?
And those sequels are mostly callbacks anyway. Like I hate that. I fucking hate that. Remember the first one?
It's a cheeky little thing. David Cross is in every single one.
I know.
Plays
Does he play a different character in everyone?
Yeah. That was a running gag, and then there was something else I missed, like a little detail.
Take her to Cambodia, buy her lobster, pay more than $1.
Yes.
That's funny. The first one's good.
Yeah, first one's amazing. That movie is so fucking, and it's paced strange. Like the way it's shot too, to me, is kind of awkward because it kind of jumps to shit. It would have been better if Tommy Lee Jones was borderline racist towards Will Smith. Agreed. I was kind of hoping that, or
I guarantee
they
had to cut that out of the first one. I'm sure.
You people. Speaking of,
You know
we
what?
need to
How about
also-
you call him Slick instead of what you've been calling him, Tommy?
We need to talk too about the what's his face.
We got to cut
the
Boy
A's
out of the
announcer.
script. What?
Yeah. Oh my God! Yeah. What are you doing, boy? Hey.
Yeah, they had to change Boy to Slick. This went through and just one click, change all instances of Boy to Slick.
Josh Brolin, though, I think does play a
Mm.
good K
Oh,
in
young K.
yeah, I
Yeah.
think he's the best part of
The third one.
Men in Black 3, in my opinion. Josh Brolin makes everything better though. So everything.
I try to watch that show he does on Prime, and I can't really get into it.
Which one is that?
I forget what it's called. Out something out. That's some kind of. It looks like some kind of like bad Yellowstone.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Westerns, nobody can do a good Western anymore. Like,
You mean, dude? People love Yellowstone.
I know, but
That's a modern one, but still.
I prefer a good John Wayne one. All right. Yeah, nice and racist. That's what I
Nice and
want.
racist, right?
Stereotypes
Mhm.
abound.
Right.
Probably
Playing
one of the-
Genghis Kong.
I watch that movie every once in a while just to laugh. Like, I'll get really high and watch Genghis Khan on, like, I think Prime and laugh at the movie. But no.
Speaking of the Dirty Dozen or Magnificent Seven, no, the Dirty Dozen. Jim Brown died. That's a bummer. Where's my Jim Brown?
yeah,
That's down here somewhere.
one of the heroes of and stars of the movie Running Man.
Sure.
Jim
And
Brown.
Mars Attacks. He got game. All of those.
A Joe Rogan bit. I love that Joe Rogan bit. Have you ever heard the Joe Rogan
I don't think I need to be honest with
about
you.
Jim Brown, where he talks about being on commentary for the first UFC? And what if Jim Brown was honest about it? It'd be like, right now, I would be reaching for a lamp or something solid to knock up against her head.
Yeah, probably.
That's, you gotta admit, that's actually a really good joke.
Well, no, I mean, listen, we know that's something that he did. That's something that people are forgetting. I'm waiting for that. I'm waiting for the Twitter trolls to be like, well, but you
There's
forget,
already been a few.
but you forget, which is true. It's not untrue, but
Yeah, there's already been a few articles I've seen about, like, we shouldn't let the Bill Belichick quote where he's like, I hope people don't just remember Jim Brown for being a scumbag. That
well,
was
you also can't do
basic.
The
I'm
opposite.
paraphrasing,
You
obviously.
can't do the opposite either. Like,
No, you got to take. I mean, I love Jim Brown as the actor.
like that's your favorite Jim Brown?
Fireball when he
That's
plays
my favorite-
Fireball
that's
and
my
Running Man. Hell
my
yeah,
favorite
he's
OJ. My
perfect
favorite-
for that.
My favorite OJ was OJ and Naked Gun or whatever. My favorite OJ.
Magnificent Seven. Come on, man. Like, he was good. He was good in those movies. He's like Kareem in Airplane. You're like, that's the best you're gonna do. Like that, you're fine the way you are. But yeah,
My favorite
piece of shit.
Kareem performance in a movie was Basketball when he just like sat in the glass case.
Oh, yeah.
Is that if I see something I want, I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, listen, I still believe he's the most dominant running back to ever play professional football. I mean, you just watch his tapes and it was like he was on a different planet compared to everybody else, and he still has the record, I believe, for most yards per carry. So, I mean, that's like the biggest that's the domination stat right there. How many yards you get per carry, and yes, also your offensive line isn't on that too good, and he had good lines. But you watch old film of Jim Brown, he's just dragging dudes, like
Yeah. He was a beastly man. I mean, and he was playing against mostly white guys. Like, think about that.
Yeah,
too.
there was
Like,
plenty of black guys back then too in the NFL.
in the 60s.
Not as many, but there was a good bit, man. They, I mean, they weren't
you
playing
had
quarterback. They weren't
you
playing
had-
quarterback for another 20 years, but
I mean, Ernie Ladd was a famous pro wrestler who was an NFL player as well in the 60s and the 50s. Trying to think who else. But yeah,
is that they drafted that other kid from Syracuse when they had Jim Brown already. What was Ernie Banks? Was his name? But he died because he had, I think, leukemia in his 20s. He died, but they would have had, like, number one, it was crazy enough with just Jim Brown, if they would have both of them in the backfield, I'm like, gosh, would have been untouchable. Actually, they were anyway. They won a lot when Jim Brown was there.
Yeah, wasn't that the NFL championship years too? Or did he not win an NFL championship?
He won AFL championships, but yeah.
Okay, so the not important one is what you're saying.
Well, before they changed the name of it to the Super Bowl, they won a bunch, but no, he left right before they changed the name of the Super Bowl. So
yeah,
they would have won the first 3.
And I mean, even doing I think wasn't it the Cleveland Summit? I saw it on Drunk History one time. They talked about like Jim Brown, Muhammad Ali, and somebody else met in like Cleveland or something like that, or I can't remember exactly.
Miami, you mean? They made a movie about that, like those him, Ali, and who else was it? I forget. Like they're all like in Miami.
Oh yeah, it was Miami. Okay.
Yeah. Listen, I often get Miami and Cleveland confused, so it's fine.
It's the weather. We're both so good,
and the women, all in the food. Basically, it's basically the same place.
Fat asses, baby. What
as LeBron said in that Amy Schumer movie, Trainwreck, they're basically the same city. Yeah, see. Yeah. Visit me in Miami. Visit me in Cleveland. Well, that was Miami. It's exactly the same. That's my favorite part of the movie. Cleveland has something for the whole family. I'm like, all right, LeBron. LeBron was my favorite part of that movie. And also, what was the other part? When he get pissed because he didn't watch Downton Abbey.
Oh yeah, I've never seen Trainwreck. I don't think because this isn't coming to mind at all. I avoid anything Amy Schumer.
It's about the best thing she's done. Trainwreck's a great movie. Trainwreck's great. Yeah, Trainwreck's good.
Yeah,
really?
I've never seen
Florentine's in it, man.
Okay.
For like half a second in the beginning.
Isn't like Norton in it too or something like that? Like a bunch of people are in that movie.
Bobby Kelly's in it.
Yeah.
Attell's in it.
Yes.
I don't know if Norton's in it. But Attell plays like the homeless dude who lives outside of her apartment building. But like Kelly and Florentine, they're just like in a scene where they show her throwing a bunch of dudes out of her apartment. I think Florentine goes okay or something like that one time. I don't know. I think he says something.
Okay. Hi, Tim. I haven't seen you in a while.
Something like that.
You got to get a little bit deeper, and it's right there. I love Jim Florentine.
I have more of a headache. Is it you? It must be you.
Must be. I'm sorry.
It's getting worse, but it has to be you. I can't think of it. I slept for a while with my CPAP on. I washed it. It's a scam. CPAP is a scam. I cleaned it and everything. Fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
Scam.
I don't know. And I don't have one and don't really want one.
What, headache?
Well, I have one of those, but that's just because of all the shit I've been through.
What? Did you have a roommate?
Yeah.
Yeah? How was your roommate?
It was okay. Wasn't too great.
It was cool.
He was a nice guy, quiet guy, but I mean,
did he masturbate in front of you?
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
'Cause you're a deep sleeper. That poor guy. There's no way he slept.
He had headphones. Or not headphones, but earplugs that he slept with.
Good call.
Yeah,
Jeez.
right. Yeah,
Good
that's a life hack right there.
That's a pro move. Has he been to one of those before? I feel like he has.
I don't know. I literally etch-a-sketched so much of that weekend out of my mind. It was so torturous. I'm literally
dude,
5 miles from my fucking bed. Like I could have drove to these every morning and then drove home.
Yeah, me too. I was right down the road too. But like it's no, you're right. It's not fun. But it could be a lot worse. Better than like you could have went to jail for 3 days.
I would have rather have taken house arrest.
Was that an option? I don't think that was an
No,
option.
but I
Just
would have
say.
offered it. Been like, dude,
I don't
just
think that's not an option.
give me 2
Dude,
weeks
I
house
stay,
arrest.
I stay in my house for 72 hours all the time.
Yeah, but I didn't bring my fucking shit because I was afraid people were gonna steal shit. Like,
Yeah, you know what you didn't have to go through this, but the biggest pain in the ass was that I had to give them all my medications, and they had to give me my medications.
I witnessed. Yeah, I
That was a
witnessed
pain in the ass.
some shit. Yeah,
I was like, I need an Adderall now.
I'm spiraling. You come back
Just
in
chugging
sweating, and they're
coffee.
like, "Are you okay?" No, this is just how I am.
Yeah, just chugging coffee and taking Adderall.
Yeah, I had one monster. I went to bed at like 10:30 every night.
Did you see anyone like jonesing for alcohol? Because like that was like
No
one.
No.
Dude, there's a couple people that were like, dude, after like day 2, they're like, oh god.
I
Like, they
will
were
admit,
rough.
like my anxiety was already high, and I'm just like, I really just want to smoke weed right now. I just want to get high and calm the fuck down, because this is fucking like, what the fuck? I spent this much money on this shit. Where's it going to? Where'd it go to? I want to know.
Well, I mean, the guy, whoever ran it gets paid for that, and whoever puts it together probably makes money off of it too.
Ugh, pain in the
yeah.
ass.
Well, Greg, you did break the law, you know.
I understand.
And it could have been
clean driving record, regardless.
A lot better than jail, man.
Yeah, agreed. But again, house arrest, 2 weeks. Slap a scram bracelet on me. Like,
you can't make the law, Ray. You can't just.
My feelings matter.
You are
Tim.
extremely underqualified to make laws.
My feelings matter. All right,
Oh.
that's what this society is based off of now, is feelings, and I feel like I did nothing wrong. Okay, like I did nothing wrong. Nobody
Tell that to
died.
the people who died from drunk drivers. Right? Did you not watch a bunch of those films?
No,
really? I had to watch like 30 of those.
Yeah, we did a lot of feelings based stuff. Like there was one thing where we had to like write like who's the most important person in your life, and then think about if they died at the car of a drunk driver. Blah blah blah. I'm like,
you should write down in what context.
Yeah, I don't know.
Dude, if he's coming home from a concert, man, all the Ubers are taken. He's not going to leave his car at the venue, bro. Like, it's just, and he wasn't expecting to drink because, like, he didn't bring any money, but he found some friends there. They bought him a bunch of free drinks, and he didn't want to be rude. So basically, it wasn't his fault. None of this is his fault. So I wouldn't feel that bad, really. See, that's what you say. Anyway, what? Helping. Not helping. No, I do forget. I had it and it's gone. You fucked it up.
What? You were asking a what question? That involved my OVI classes.
I don't know. I didn't have to do any of that feely stuff. The one thing, Tom, they made us talk really is when they asked like how we got a DUI, and I'm like, fucking Super Bowl.
I did material kind of just so I could get like.
Of course you did, Ray.
Because I'm just like, what am I gonna do? I got nothing, you know. I got it going to sober up. I mean, mistakes were made at 12 something in the morning or whatever the fuck time it was.
That get-go's pretty good though. They have some good food there at the get-go.
I prefer Sheets now.
Well, that's what you get. It's so much better than Sheets. Like Bob wasn't wrong.
You know,
you gotta trust the 380-pound man.
Yeah, that is true.
I trust him too, but I trust him over me.
Yeah, I don't know. It was like I felt more, to be honest with you, I felt more guilt in the cuffs than I did at this fucking whole thing. And I was expecting that for $400. Like, put on a show, all right?
That's how much that cost, man. Mine cost like $200.
Yeah, mine was expensive, and For that price, I watched John Jones choke out Cyril Gane. Think about that.
And didn't drink at all.
And didn't
In
drink at
hindsight,
all.
you should have been hammered, I feel like.
Yeah. I don't know. I wanted to, like you said, I wanted to remember that day. Like I wanted to remember the whole thing and how like the experience of it was. Which it's my 4th favorite UFC paper or event I've ever been to. It's like the lowest on the list now since I can actually list like all of the shows I've been to. Like
Columbus. I mean, Columbus is cool for different reasons, but I mean, I don't know, just the fact that it was John Jones in Vegas makes it beat Columbus. So
it beats Columbus. Well, I'm gonna say, like my top the 4 of the 4.
Also, we spent too much money to go to it to say that it wasn't good. So even if it wasn't good, I probably lie about it.
I mean, I'm not saying that it wasn't bad. It was awesome, but like compared to some of the other like fights I've seen, like match cards, UFC 203 will always be my number 1 of all time because it was the first one, and Stipe knocking out Alistair Overeem, and then 210. It's just because that whole weekend was awesome. I got to meet Dana the day before the show, and then Columbus was just out fucking rageous. But it personally, I loved everything else, and then 285 just because how many people showed up late.
It's cold. The microphone feels good on my head.
Oh God, are you drunk, Tim?
No, no, I just have a headache, bro.
I know. That's why I'm just like I'm making sure first because usually when there's like cold feeling, it's like I feel cold.
No,
It's like laying on the bathroom when you're like really, really drunk. Have you ever done that before?
It's been a minute, but yes. Couldn't tell you when last time, but it definitely has happened in my life. It's been over a decade, probably. That's probably like the things that happened when I was a new drinker.
Oh, there's been some times in the last like 5 years where it's happened to me.
That doesn't surprise anyone. Anyway,
no, not at all.
I got pretty messed up at Wheeling on Friday.
Did you stay in Wheeling?
Yeah,
good.
I wasn't planning on it, but then Bill Benden's pen.
Oh, okay. You got baked.
I had one hit, and then he went to his. He's like, "I'm gonna go to my room." I'm like, "All right, I can have one more." And I had to go like a full on.
Oh
because
no!
The first one wasn't that big, and I'm like, "Uh-oh."
Oh no!
It's fine.
Oh no!
I was done gambling by then. It was fine. The only thing I had to do is get the hotel room, and that was fun because there was like a trainee. I'm like, and then she's walking her through the trainee how to get me the room, and I'm high, and I'm like, dude, have I been here forever? Like I feel like I've been here for like 8 days.
That's awesome.
And then I'm trying to sign the thing with my finger, but there's a pen. Then I try to use the pen, and the pen won't work, and I'm like, am I fucked up? I can't get the pen to work. I'm like, what's going on? She's like, oh no, it's crappy. I'm like, oh thank God. The pen won't work. I thought it was me just not being able to use a pen on a touch pen.
That's hilarious. That's a man who doesn't smoke a lot. Like me, I'm
right.
Pretty
That's
decent
a good
when I'm
human
high.
being.
Good human. All right, Mr. I have one too. Don't fucking come at me with your morality.
Yeah, but it was a while ago.
Yeah, I know.
And I didn't have a friend to learn from, like you did.
That is true. You've become.
I also didn't have anyone offer me a ride before I went home either.
Yeah, I just whatever. I should have honestly
It
just
happens.
probably like.
Let's just not get another one.
Yeah, no.
1, 2, 3, no more. Errol Spence versus Terrence Crawford is on July 29th at MGM Grand. Oh, that's good.
Ooh,
This is gonna be fun, dude. Fucking Bob Crawford's fucking monster. I love Crawford.
I might actually buy that pay-per-view. I dig it.
I don't know. I can't buy anything at end of months anymore. Yeah, I thought about going to games this week, but I spent all the game money at Wheeling. So, tell you what, blackjack. Besides losing, blackjack with Bill Benden is pretty fun.
I can imagine. He seems like a good guy to partner up with.
We both lost, but and he played some not good a couple, not as bad as you, but like he at least one time he hit when he shouldn't have. And the guy next to me I thought was going to say something because we may have it would have changed possibly the we don't it was the last hand of the shoe, so we don't know 100%, but it would have made him get an extra card. So yeah. Yeah, that's what kind of I wasn't too happy about that either, but that was the last hand I think we both played. And anyway, but no, that was cool. And then Tim and Bill crushed. There was like 250 people in that room.
Yeah, I saw the pictures on Tim Wolf's Facebook page. And yeah, it looked fucking packed, bro. Packed.
Yeah. It was weird because I mean, like I was sitting in the back and like losing it when Tim was on. And people were like, there's people who were like laughing, but they were like covering up so they didn't laugh too loud because of the way the room was. If someone laughed hysterically, you'd be able to hear it a lot. So they were like embarrassed to laugh too loud. I'm like, dude, I promise you were hilarious. I don't know what it sounded like up there, but because the way how big the room was, how high the ceiling was, it probably didn't seem like he was as well as.
Yeah, one of those kind of things.
I don't know.
I hate those. Like low ceilings. If you're doing fucking stand up, low ceilings, you fucks. Club owners.
In blackjack, you always have to hold once you've been dealt 17. Yeah.
Yeah, usually. That's an automatic.
Yeah, even against a face card, you don't want to fucking.
Especially if they're showing 6. Because that could be the bus card right there, depending on what it is.
Well, I mean, no matter what,
or what's underneath.
You're going to hold in 17, yeah.
Yeah. Anything above 16.
16's the one where you're allowed. You're supposed to hit on that too, but you can stay on that sometimes if people won't get too many. That's like the one leeway you really get, really.
Yeah, it's a what a fun
building.
game.
I think he hit like on 14 when there was a 2 showing.
Oh. And hey, a 14-year-old fat girl is nothing to kick out of bed, okay?
This is why you want AI to write the show. I understand that.
Yes. Did you watch that?
I watched a little bit of it, and what I was surprised by is that it was better than I thought it'd be.
Yes.
Which is scary.
I know.
I'm like, this is better than Ray shit. I didn't say that. I just did, but I wasn't. It's true. But dude, that's just it's good. Yeah, it's gonna get better. Here's the thing: don't let I write your jokes, you hacks. There you go. It's done.
Yeah, no. Come up with your own shit.
People like gotta fucking do it, dude. You're gonna see people who couldn't write with the shit have these great fucking bits now, and you're like, where they're yeah, okay.
Yeah, right. Show me your phone, bitch. What app are you using? I can check your history. Come here.
That's the fucking thing about it.
I'll call them out at bars if that's the fucking case. Like if I find out like
it's gonna be the thing, though. It's gonna be the new thing, man. It really is. Like
I know.
We're not gonna be able to stop it. We're not gonna be able to stop it. We're not gonna be able to stop it.
Well, here's the thing, too, though. Yeah, it'll be funny jokes, but it's up also to the person to be able to deliver them. They can't just like.
But I've also seen people
like they've got to understand the structure and how.
Well, unless they're great one-liners, but even then. What was I gonna say? What were we talking about? Fuck, I'm going nuts.
Although I do want to do an AI-generated show.
Oh, that's what you're saying. Oh, I don't understand what that means.
Basically, it picks our videos. It picks the like stuff we're going to talk about that day, and then it picks a hero of the week.
With what? What program? Which program?
I have no idea. We're gonna have to look at it because
you're gonna have to one of the expensive ones, like the chat. GPT won't be able to do hero of the week because it's not up to date. So.
Well, it could pick like a story of a hero, like somebody doing heroic things or something like that, and then be like, 85-year-old fends off.
Just make something up.
Yeah, something like that.
No, my hero of the weeks are real. Damn it. What was I gonna say? I don't know. My head hurts. Fuck. I'm pissed because I can't. I have a headache, but I can't remember shit. It doesn't hurt that bad, but I can't. I hate when it's like a migraine headache. I can't remember shit.
It's called Alzheimer's, bro.
Don't even fucking joke about that, dude. It's not even funny. I mean, listen. If I forget who you are, that's one thing. But everybody else,
I was about to say you
Just a little bit.
You'll-
No.
you'll fucking
Also,
you'll forget who I am and it'll become exponentially happier.
it's all of a sudden I'm off antidepressants.
Yes.
So what if? Okay, when you're asking me questions via text or whatever, and I don't answer you, it's either I'm doing something or I just don't want to answer you at that. Don't give me a like, how, what? What do you think, huh? Thoughts, huh? Question, huh? What? Like a girl. You do that all the time, and that's weird.
It's called a creative process.
Yeah, but I'm busy. Obviously, I'm doing shit.
I know. I'm not expecting you to like.
I'll get back to you when I get back to you.
That's
Also,
what I expect.
Also, when it comes to your ideas, you can say this is not right, this is wrong, all you want, but it's not true. This is true. What I'm saying is true. You don't want my opinions. You don't. You want me to tell you that I love you and that I like you. Ask about my opinion on your ideas the way a wife asks her husband if she looks fat. Like it sounds like a real question, but in reality, if you give an honest answer, it's gonna end badly for you. It's gonna be a very annoying night.
And
So
sometimes I know the truth hurts, Tim. Sometimes I know the truth hurts.
Yeah, but you said before you just get mad when I shit on the ideas I don't like. That means if I don't like an idea, I should just keep my mouth shut. So really, you're asking me, Tim,
I was also
think?
technically under mental duress there, sir, and that cannot be held accountable in a court of law.
You really don't want to know what I think.
I don't even remember the ideas I sent you.
I'm just not any of them. It's any of them ever. I don't remember them either.
I get ideas, and it just becomes I want to message somebody to get it out of my brain.
Listen, there's been a lot of bad ones.
Oh,
the AI one is, it's not my favorite one, but if we have to do it, it's fine.
Which one?
The AI one. I don't understand the appeal of it, but if you really want to die on this hill, well, he can do it, I guess.
It's up to you. I was expecting more, to be honest with you, to get conspiratorial about it. Where you're like, "There's no way we're better than AI." I don't like. I was expecting that kind of response.
Ray, I know who the overlords are going to be, so I'm trying to be nice right now. I'm just trying to be nice. Everybody can work together, right? So that's not weird that I'm telling comics and writers to write their own shit. That's not weird. That's not weird. Even if AI can do it better, you should still write your own shit.
Yeah.
And look, these studios are already investing in AI technology so that they can have AI write new episodes of Yellowstone, so they don't have to pay anybody.
Yeah, it's kind of funny.
It's scary.
It's what it is, dude.
But dude, eventually all screenplays are gonna have some AI in it. Like people are gonna, let's say they won't edit it, but they're gonna use it, and then they're gonna be like, "Oh, okay, we'll transition this. If they're stuck, that's fine, I guess. But I just don't want to be everything. I just want,
What scares me the most about AI, and it's actually the show that started this off, because this idea or idea that I had, which was an AI generated show, is the show called Dudesy with Will Sasso and this guy named Alex. I can't remember his full name, but and it listens to everything. If you've ever seen this show, it listens to everything they do, and has access to socials, all that kind of shit, and picks the stuff. Dude, that opening fucking music video is one of the scariest fucking things I've ever seen in my life. And Will Sasso is singing in that song, but it's the AI that made him sing. That's horrifying.
All of it's pretty scary, man.
We need to stop it.
The thing is, we won't.
No.
I'm not saying it's completely bad. It's just good for some things. Listen, man, no one's gonna write a cover letter for a resume anymore. And that's fine, because I probably fucked mine up. That's fine. No one's gonna write a letter of resignation anymore. That's fine. Well, what I didn't know, Alan was telling me that he can use it for coding and shit. I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah.
So that's good too. So, but I just think for people to profit off anything creative, it should be something that they've made themselves.
Yes.
And that seems pretty reasonable. I feel like it's a very reasonable thing to say. I don't know.
Agreed, but there's also a time when somebody just runs out of fucking ideas, and that's where like AI
yeah,
is
but the
starting
thing
to
is,
come in.
we're not gonna win this. Like, it's gonna be everywhere and everything. We're not gonna it's not gonna go away. It's gonna be everywhere.
Oh yeah.
And we're gonna in a couple years we're gonna look back and be like, "Do you remember when we were just like fucking scratching the surface of this before it was everything?" Yeah.
Remember when the overlords were just babies? We remember that. Back in my day, you
Again,
didn't
hey,
have
listen,
a
we can
robot
all-
hand feeding you from rectally. Okay,
We can all
we ate with
live
our
and work
hands
together, overlords. I'm on your
Frightening.
side. Tim's on your side. Tim's on your side. Just make people do some of their own shit, like writing.
Yeah, it won't happen.
Creative
though. I
writing.
mean, that's
I
gonna be
won't.
that's gonna be the problem. Like, you're gonna get
How about
the
we just
writers.
make it illegal?
I mean, it can be made that way, but nobody's gonna want to do that. We're gonna get governed by AI soon.
Yeah, probably. Dude, we probably already are.
That's the scary part.
Dude, they're probably already writing. It's probably already writing all the legal opinions, right?
It's
right.
almost there.
All the briefs, dude. All the fucking bills are gonna be written by AI. It is governed, dude. That's like a year away if it hasn't happening already. Because they could already do that. I mean, you have to do some editing probably, but they'd already do that.
That's why I voted for Jill Stein. She was anti-AI.
Well, good luck with that.
I didn't vote for Jill Stein.
She's gonna get Skyneted.
But dude, it's fucking weird. What Dudesy can do in that show is frightening because it comes up with like commercials and songs and all this kind of like morning zoo-ish shit, but it's good. Like I was watching that show high out of my mind going, what the fuck are we witnessing? Like, as a species, we're watching our demise like grow in front of us. Like, no, stop it. Stop.
Dude, I just hope that like creative people can still stand out for being creative other than people who are fucking hacks.
Well, that's
like
the thing,
that's all I hope. That's all I hope, that fucking I hope hacks can stay hacks and creative people can stay creative people.
It's like
I just really hope that's the one thing that's just, if there's anything, just let that be thing.
It's idiocracy, bro. The fucking stupids are gonna outbreed the smarts. Like, it's the stoops.
You don't even have to. You don't have to write your own dating profile anymore. I sent Ray the one that they wrote me, which is amazing. By the way,
I cringed with every Creed reference.
I'm trying to get it to write me a good 500 word.
Can I read what you do you have it on your phone?
I think so.
In your like notes, read these poor people, which are good. Like,
this is the about. All right, so I had ChatGPT write me in an about me section for a dating profile. Hey there, I'm Tim, a passionate soul who finds solace in the profound melodies of Creed. Their music, like a higher power, resonates deeply within me, filling my days with purpose and inspiration. With arms wide open, I invite you to join me on this incredible journey where we can experience moments of a true human clay together. As we chase the music, we find my own prison, and we get whole sense. But hand in hand, we triumph, basking in the light of one last breath. My love of Creed is boundless, and I hope you embrace this love to be my own weathered companion as we seek our own higher creed. Oh, I forgot the weathered is a good. I forgot they got weathered in there.
Weathered, yeah. When I heard weathered, that I didn't see weathered in there.
I didn't either.
Oh, that hurt my stomach. To like, you ever read something so bad or hear something so bad, you're just like,
no. I asked it to write that, and I'm like, put as many Creed references in there as possible.
AI is making me a weirdo, bro. Or no, that's Tim he's talking about.
Yeah, you know what? No, I just think, listen, I would want to date anyone who thought that was hilarious. So that's like, and if they didn't get it, then I don't want them anyway. So it makes sense, I think.
Honestly, I'm sad that it didn't go, we'll cry out to God together, seeking only his decision. Like, that should have been in there. Should have been in there. How dare.
Yeah. I miss weathered in there. That's good.
Yeah,
Put a
I
good
didn't
weathered
see the
reference. No one
like
puts
that.
weathered in there.
It was an extra gut punch I felt where it was just like, yeah, oh god damn it, why?
You
Oh.
can't wear that was my my sacrifice wasn't in this one.
Yeah,
I had to write me
was.
a bunch of did it?
I believe.
No,
I
it
heard.
wasn't.
I thought I heard my sacrifice.
No. It wrote I had to write me a bunch because I'm trying to get a 500 word one I could put on Facebook. Or 500 character one.
Oh god damn it. When you sent me that and I started seeing that it was all Creed, I'm like, god damn it.
That's so amazing. Like if nothing else, my profile will go viral.
Dude, yeah, that would be hilarious if one day I just showed Tim just because it's such a thing with like a blue dot and it like that whole thing goes viral. That'd be funny. Oh man, because AI scares me. Luckily, I'm in a thing in life, a job in life where like robots really can't do this job efficiently.
Not yet. Dude, my brother says the same thing too. I'm like, do you think they can't make machines to make the things you make? Really? That's being naive.
Yeah,
If you think you have anyone has a job that can't be replaced by AI or machines, you're insane. I mean, dude, they're even gonna have hospital. They're gonna have nurses with good bedside manner, robots.
There'll be some angels of death. I guarantee you. There'll be some.
Probably, yeah. Yeah, I'm watching.
We
Dr.
will
Death
end your
on Peacock.
suffering, Mr. Smith.
The pain will go away forever. Yeah, probably.
I'm sorry your wife had to see this. Oh man, but no, I don't know, man. The AI scares the piss out of me. It really does.
It's not going anywhere, you know.
I know. That's the. I mean, for God's sake, the thumbnail for today was.
Oh, by the way,
generated.
I know you sent me that. I'm like, why did he send me this? What the fuck is this? And then you put it. I'm like, it doesn't look like MacKenzie Dern. It doesn't look like anybody.
It does. It's got her chubby cheeks in there.
It looks like Xena Warrior Princess, if anybody.
It was MacKenzie Dern Warrior Princess. That's why I put it. That's what I put into the prompt.
What program did you use?
What did I use?
Is it OpenAI?
No,
I can't use OpenAI anymore.
Wonder. It's an app called Wonder that I made that on.
Wombo? No, Wonder. Okay.
No, Wonder. The W was not upside down. Okay.
Oh, did you have to? Oh, you had to download this. I'm not downloading shit. Get out of here.
Yeah, Wonder. Thank you, Casey. I also think MacKenzie Dern is hot. It's fucking sexy.
What did you do yourself?
What? Yes.
Did you?
I actually wanted to have one of us together, but they didn't look anything like us. Like we both look like young Mike Ness in one of them from Social Distortion. Which I'm not saying that's a bad thing. But it just I don't know. I couldn't really get a good one. And then that one came out and I'm like, that one, because I did 3 of them and I didn't like any of them. I thought they didn't look anything good at all. And then that one came out. I'm like, oh, that's pretty legit. And then I used it.
Remember earlier when I was looking for my sunglasses?
Yes. They were on your head.
Yes, sir.
That's hilarious. Dude, that's hilarious.
Are we doing a show Thursday?
Yes.
You're the one that wanted this.
Yes. You'll be
no, I don't know what's going on next week. I'm going to be gone next week.
Okay.
I'm going to Pennsylvania next week.
Woo!
My dad called me. He's like, "Hey, we're having a party," and I think he wants to see the car. So I'm going out there. So
make sure to stay away from deer.
It's always the goal, right?
Sometimes they're not achieved. Okay.
Sometimes they just show up, man. It's one thing when they're like, in the distance, you can see them coming. Like, that's one
Yeah.
thing. But
Oh, I get you. So like I told you when I was down near like Mansfield one day, I watched one of those motherfuckers die in front of me because it hit the rear view mirror of some van that was driving the other way. That thing fucking exploded.
oh, it must suck watching somebody else hit a deer.
Yeah. Oh my god. It actually flew in front of my truck and bounced into the ditch. Like it got fucked up. You saw its legs go out. It was not fun. Not fun at all. Oh no, Tim's getting his mutant powers finally.
Dude, what do you think my mutant powers would be? I hope it's telekinesis.
Every time you get a headache. What? What'd you say? Oh fuck, I can hear voices.
No, dude. No, I want to be able to move shit with my mind. That kind of telekinesis.
Oh, okay.
I'm
thinking
want
telepathy.
Yeah, I think of telepathy. Telekinesis, I want, and I don't, dude, I want fucking telepathy. You kidding me? Oh my gosh. I have enough voices in my head as it is. Fuck. No, telekinesis, dude. I start throwing knuckleballs, bro. I'll be a 35-year-old rookie.
You go out there like Kenny Powers. Just
No, I'm not gonna show up just throwing. I can make the ball go 110 with my telekinesis, but I'm not gonna do that because that seems too weird. I mean, all of a sudden he throws 110. What is he taking? No, knuckleballs, bro. And I'll go wee doo doo doo, and even if they hit them, they're gonna go right to my fielders. I'm gonna throw a perfect game every time. I'm kidding. I wouldn't be that dumb, dude. I have to make it look human. I just have a couple shitty games every once in a while.
yeah. Oh, just can't. I'm not throwing today.
You only lose day games you only lose when you pitch day games against the Detroit Tigers. I don't know. Only the meaningless games. I don't know. Tim's mutant power would be melting into a puddle and slipping through cracks. Why? Why
would he want to have the Alex Mack power? Like that's.
I know that. What the
What was that called? Like the mysterious world of Alex Mack or something.
That's
like
all
that?
I remember about all that is that she can go. I don't
Yeah,
know.
she was like the first. She was like a T-1000 from Terminator 2.
What do you think the most useless mutant power is? Shape-shifting? Yes.
No, shape-shifting has its purpose.
Well, shape-shifting is people. I mean, if you want, like, what would you like? What would you do if you could turn into other people? Crime, just crime. Like, there's nothing you can do that isn't crime. Or that's the other one.
Yeah.
So, which is also crime. so yeah, crime, man. Only crime. What else could you do other than crime? Tell me.
I mean, I would definitely like shove people and then turn into someone else, so they get hit.
Right, crime.
It's not crime.
I think the best one would just shape shifting into someone better looking to try to get laid. That's fine. That's still crime though. Really?
As long as they're single. As long as they're single.
Yeah, but still, you're fooling them. Well, you know what? People have lied, and that's kind of like lying about anything.
It's live action
Okay.
catfishing.
So maybe that's I guess that's catfishing. So it's not illegal, but it's not nice.
No, it's definitely a dick move.
Yeah, so it's definitely not. And also, you like wake up as yourself, like what? Right? They see them.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Like, no, you drank a lot, bro.
Yeah.
No, just crime, bro. I get that.
I would say also.
I in fact shoot a red beam laser at my pee hole. That's not. You should probably get that checked out, bro. I think that's not a laser. That's blood, and you should probably get that looked at.
See a doctor about your penile health, everyone. Make sure to check. Do your testicle check as well. Health. We're about health on the Robo Plata show.
Now let's drink more alcohol.
Let's do it. Well, I'm drinking fucking Mountain Dew. I think I'm done drinking for a hot minute. Like my psoriasis is getting kind of bad.
Anyone who says I'm going to stop drinking, I think it's cool until I hear they're high all the time. Then I'm like, dude, shut up.
California sober is okay.
Not in Ohio, it's not.
Okay, Ohio sober is okay.
Ohio sober is just
it's
one less
Percocet.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, less Percocets.
I don't know. I'm gonna give it a rest for a hot minute. just because.
I drink a lot. Dude, Wednesday I drank a lot because I didn't have to drive my sound guy. I didn't have to take him home because I had to do everything. I did everything myself because he had to work, but which wasn't hard because it's only like 2 quarts. But I took the stuff back the next day, which meant I didn't have to drive to Dover afterwards. So I drank a lot. And they fed me with a lot of free beer, and I drank a lot.
Nice. I heard it was good.
Yeah, it went really well. Except it wasn't as full as the last one, but other than that, it's pretty good. We're gonna do the next one outside. I booked Sean Boyd,
nice,
and Jason Malturno,
and that's when,
and Zach Thomas. June 21st.
I'm doing some contest show in Menor, and my streak continues. 9 years. 9 by God years of doing the same thing for my birthday, which is I'm doing a set at High and Dry in Coventry. Not Coventry. What's it called? Tremont. I'm doing that show, one of Bill Squire's shows. So I got booked today. So I'm very happy about that. Yay! I love performing on my birthday. I get drunk.
I think 2019, I had a show in Dover on my birthday, and that was fun because I had Anthony Savat come down and host so I could feature. And then I had Onesti and Marv, and it was fun.
Nice.
Yeah. The bar brought me a cake that I didn't eat.
I
don't like cake.
You don't like cake?
We've talked about this before.
How do I not? I must have blocked this out. Like, I must have blocked this out.
Talked about it more than once, I think.
You're ribbing me.
What?
You're ribbing me.
Well, I mean, like, I'm talking like birthday cake, like normal birthday. Like, I mean, there's kinds of cake I don't eat, but like normal, like crappy frosting store-bought birthday cake is garbage. I don't fucking eat that shit.
You're a snob. Like, you are one of the biggest snobs I've ever met.
I don't eat anything with that much sugar in it, believe it or not.
Why not?
I gotta keep myself from the beatus, man. I gotta do something. So I don't eat, candy a lot. And I don't eat, I eat to drink diet shit. There's kinds of cake I like. I don't know, like ice cream cake's some not too bad.
Hit or miss.
Like some banana cake isn't too bad either. But like I'm talking about like the fucking generic fucking bullshit store-bought cakes, fucking garbage icing, fucking gross, man.
You don't like fun. You're
sick. That's sick.
You're a curmudge. You really are. You're
True.
an old man in a young
baseball
man's
needs to be slower again.
Yes, I want 15-hour baseball games.
Make baseball slow again. That's what I'm gonna hold that sign out in front of the ballpark.
Mabsa. Make baseball slow again. Mubsa.
That's not anything.
You're wearing a hat that says it. That's like blue instead of red.
There's a cake place called Liddy's in town. I think it's still there. Like they make homemade cakes, good cakes, and they make a ho-ho cake that's good. But like you eat one piece and you're done for a week, dude. So like I can't eat it during the day. I have to eat it right before I go to bed because it's always the worst time you're supposed to eat it. But I fall right asleep, dude. I was at Soder bit. He's like, "Yeah, I have friends who can't sleep." I'm like, "Have you tried eating?" Yeah.
You touch the pool so much faster, or you touch the bottom of the pool so much faster. I love that bit. I watched Son of Gary during my little hotel jail stint.
Mm-hmm.
Very good. Love that. I love that special. But
that's a good special.
I will say I had a cream puff from an Italian place locally here. And yeah, I had like 2 small slivers of it, and I felt like my intestines were going to explode. It was just so much of like the sugar hits you at once where you're like, ooh! So good though.
So when we went to that Brazilian steakhouse and like the people I were with got dessert, I just got more soup. Like I rather have soup. I liked the soup.
I don't get it.
Cake. I want soup.
I love cake.
I like ice cream.
I could take or leave ice cream.
That's fine.
I don't know why.
Freak out about it.
No,
well, you have a lot of bad opinions, so it makes sense, dude. I have been
the worst.
I have been laughing at people not knowing how to handle your bad opinions. I'm like,
it's fun.
I'm an expert on it now, so like seeing these like noobs and rooks like get all upset, it's funny because Ray makes a terrible take, and you just say that's dumb, and you just let it go. You don't bother LeBron, with it.
All right, I called LeBron.
You can call it whatever you want.
Blowing the Western Conference Finals. Thank God.
He scored 40 points in that last game, and he's 38 years old. You're right. He sucks.
He's always sucked. He's folded under pressure. He tries to do it all instead of delegating. He's just the worst human being who doesn't tip.
That's probably true. There you go.
No, he doesn't tip. It's legendary in like the Cleveland food service industry because I know a lot of waiters and bartenders
too. But like, how fucking weird is that, man? That's that's like a sociopath move.
Yeah, it's LeBron James.
Shaq like writes checks. Like,
yeah.
So everybody loves Shaq.
I don't know. And plus, like, he has shit takes when it comes to like the racial stuff and all that. It's like,
we're talking about him as a basketball player. We're not talking.
But I'm talking about him as like an all-around human being. Like,
oh no,
yeah,
he's a
great basketball player. He's not like,
listen, he's also done some actual legitimate good. He has too with his charities and his school and whatnot. But so has Bill Cosby.
Yeah.
So you got to take the good with the bad there. Like that is weird with someone.
Kobe Bryant had a charity, okay, and Denver, Colorado still happened. R.I.P. Kobe, respect.
Hey,
but
we have decided as a society to forget that completely. So I don't even know what you're talking about. You and Ari Shafir are the only people. The people of Cleveland rejoiced last night. Stage boss, we don't give a fuck anymore, dude.
Thomas did. He was happy about it.
Did he?
Yeah, he posted on Facebook.
I mean, I like Jokic and Denver. So, and dude, did Miami play tonight? They played tonight, right?
I think they're playing tonight. Yeah.
Because dude,
wouldn't it be hilarious? Kevin Love wins an NBA championship without LeBron.
Sounds completely perfect.
Of course. Like out of spite becomes. Today at 8:30. Yeah. But Nikola, like he triple-doubled. He averaged a triple-double through the entire playoffs going into the finals. Like that's
always
been wild,
amazing.
dude.
He's always been great. He's never been not awesome.
How long has he been in the league?
A while.
A while?
Decade, maybe.
Really?
I think so. Maybe not quite that long, but between more than 5 years at least. But like it's been a while. I don't know. He's always been.
That's how little I follow basketball outside of like LeBron and
another reason why like your LeBron takes. I'm like he doesn't know shit about basketball. I'm like, I don't feel like. Well, he's 28, so maybe like 6 years. I thought he was in his 30s.
Okay. What year did he get drafted?
Oh no. He 2012. So yeah. Oh no, he's okay. Hold on. No, 2015 he started with the Nuggets. So 8 years.
Oh, okay.
That's pretty close.
It's still a good run. I mean, and for him to be
he's only 28, he's going to be in the league another 5 years or more probably.
Yeah.
And no, he's a badass, dude.
Watch Denver just goes on a like 5 championship run. They become the new
this is their first finals, man. I hope they win.
Didn't they win like I think they won the ABA championship like a couple times when they were because they got merged with the NBA.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. They may have. I don't know. But yeah, they were one of the teams to go over from the merger. Yeah.
But I'm trying to think.
Who are
the Spurs,
Indiana Spurs.
I was like, who's another ABA team that possibly won a championship and an NBA championship in 2 different leagues as a?
Oh, I don't know. Well, Spurs definitely. Well, I don't know. Well, I don't know if the Spurs.
I don't know if the Spurs.
They won plenty in the NBA, but also they won the draft lottery, so they're gonna get that Wadabe kid or whatever his name is. Watatabe.
Okay.
Anyway, he's French, I think, and he's a badass. And Pop's gonna have him, and he's gonna be great.
Oh God, there's gonna be another dynasty in San Antonio. That'd
Dude,
be.
I hope so. I want Pop to get one more championship in.
I'm looking up to see
But
if
he's
they.
still coaching there, right? He isn't retired, and I wasn't paying attention.
I don't know if Craig Popovich is still.
I think
who's
he
the,
is. He is.
He's the president of the Spurs. Their head coach, Greg Popovich. He's
Yeah,
president and head
sure
coach. Wow.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he didn't. He's 74. He's going to go to his 108. Win 12 more championships.
Yeah, I'm trying to see Spurs in San Antonio. American. Hold on.
Who else? I mean, I know they took the Pacers, and I thought they took the Nets.
You know who they didn't take? The Tropics, which is sad.
I don't know if you know this. It's a fun fact, but that's not a real team.
What?
I know. I got you, didn't I?
So
Didn't know
wait. What you're telling me is Jackie Moon's not a real guy?
Fictional, 100%. I know, right?
You're
I know.
kidding.
I know. Question for Bro panel. Can you all speak of the legendary? We already did that, didn't we?
Yes.
With Jim Brown, and have you all seen the movie Original Gangster?
No, I've not, but I'll check it out.
Pulse, we already did that.
Yeah, we did. And, let's see here. Do Spur? Hold on. ABA championship? Did they never win one? I don't think they ever won one.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. They never won a ABA. They were in like the 76 playoffs. And the ABA finals was New York versus the Nets versus the Nuggets. So
what, the Kentucky Colonels? That should be an NBA team. Bring back the Colonels.
They actually defeated the Indiana Pacers in the 76 playoffs.
Who, the Colonels?
Yeah, the Kentucky Colonels played the Denver Nuggets, and the Nets played the Spurs, with the finals being the Nuggets versus the Nets. Nets won in 6 games. Yeah, 6 games.
They only had Dr. J. Probably. Yeah, because he came over with the merger, didn't he? I think so.
Yeah.
What was the other
Basketball?
team? San Diego Amigos, which is more ridiculous than Padres.
Yeah. Yeah, Amigos. I'd rather. What kind of logo was it? Is the question. It's just a guy with his knees up. It's a guy with his knees up in a sombrero against Amigos. Like the most stereotypical.
I have ideas too, but they're all racist. So
I was giving the least racist one I could possibly think of.
Holding a bag of oranges, just waving at somebody.
Donkey next to him.
Amigos. You know what I want now? Mexican food.
Yeah. I have to wait until tomorrow for that. So that's when I get paid. So
I don't get paid for coming. Well, I have to drive out to Pennsylvania. I guess I'm going Friday, and then
okay.
I don't know how long I'm going to be gone. I won't be back till at least past Tuesday, maybe Wednesday or Thursday. Oh, my dad's birthday is Friday, and then my grandfather's 75th birthday is Tuesday. It's next Tuesday. So.
Well, happy birthday early to both.
Mm-hmm. My dad's like, you have to come out here and see your grandmother, the other grandmother, and both sides live with her. Anyway,
yeah,
the one that's 80. She's like, she's 86. I'm like, I know she's 80. She'll probably outlive everybody, though. It's a thing.
She survives on a whiskey in the morning. That's the longevity right there.
No, but something.
Okay.
She still drives.
Spite and hatred. I get it.
Still, hey, you don't. Not that I know of. No, she still drives, which should scare most people.
I mean, yeah.
She's afraid to go to the doctor because she's afraid they'll take her license. But
could happen. Has she gotten
I'm
any?
Sure they're going too soon.
Has she gotten into old people in accidents yet?
The Hangover Hotel. They There was a lady who was like in her 70s, and she's like, "Oh, my friend's husband died, and we went and we had a drink because he died, and we felt bad. And then I fell asleep at the wheel and bumped somebody at a red light." And everyone's like, "Aw."
Yeah, there
Why'd
was
you make her come here?
we had an older gentleman that was there, but yeah, it was mostly young people, dude. Like there's a few people in like their early 20s and
Listen, man,
stuff.
you get your
and I'm like,
first
you
Dewey
still have
at
hope.
like 70. That's pretty sweet, actually.
It is. It's like you're
I've been
retired.
doing this
You
for
build
50 years. Been driving drink for 50 years. They finally got me.
I had a black guy named Harold driving me before the crash in 08.
I said
I liked
70,
him.
not 170.
Well, it was going to be a positive thing. Great guy. He was one of the good ones.
That's not a positive.
I love that. That's not positive. Yeah. I don't know. There was one lady that her like truck tire fell off like as she was like pulling into her yard and shit. And yeah, I have no idea. But like they were gonna charge her with a hit skip too because it hit a like utility pole.
Jeez.
Like what the fuck?
My favorite guy in mine was the guy who that was his third time there, and he doesn't drink. He got all his OVIs for weed.
Yeah.
I'm like, that sucks, man. They're just like, dude, this guy's high as fuck. Fucking give him a ticket.
I was lucky that when I told him I had a pen when I got arrested. Like that was, and they were like, because you're cool, we're gonna put it in your car. I'm like, what?
That's cool.
Yeah, I got lucky. Well, I was nice to the cops because I don't know what kind of night they've had so far. But they've had to break up.
Listen, if you're guilty, you don't want to be mean.
No, yeah. But we see those videos all the goddamn time online.
Although, man, I would love to see a video of you like running from the cops, Baker Mayfield style, and get tackled.
Yes. There's good old Johnny Manziel getting lit up by James Harrison fucking shot.
Well, I haven't seen you run, and I have a feeling it looks funny. So
probably I haven't ran in so long.
We are playing softball. I didn't think we were going to, but then we asked the stud on our team if he knew anybody. I think he got us a bunch of young guys, so he might actually be good.
Ooh.
Yeah. I'm probably the oldest guy in the team.
Wah, wah, wah.
I'm fine with that, dude. Dude, if our oldest guy's 35, we might have a shot.
I'm the elder statesman.
I'm a coach, bro. I'm the Frank player coach, the Frank Robertson of
Yeah.
our team.
You're the Reg Dunlap from Slapshot of your team.
Well, one of those people was real, one was fictional.
Reg
had their own
Dunlap's
salad
a lot
dressing.
of player coaches, okay.
One had their own salad dressing.
Oh, R.I.P.
Newman's Finest you can still get it.
I know, but R.I.P. to one of the alleged. I've never really been. I'm not a ranch guy or a blue cheese or any.
They
of
have
that
all
shit.
the flavors. All the flavors.
I'm not.
What dressing do you like?
I don't like dressing.
Well, then why didn't you just say that instead of listing each dressing? You don't like.
Yeah, well,
you should have just said I don't like dressing. Dressing is I don't like ranch. I don't like blue cheese. I don't like Italian.
Yeah,
I like French.
I don't like it at all. I don't even eat salads, bro. Like,
I love a salad, bro.
No.
There's this buffet where I lived in Texas. There was only soup and salad. And it was the best buffet ever. It was awesome. Like, dude, well, number one, they had tons of soups, and dude, you get fat in that place, man. You can get fat at that place.
My whole issue, and hold on. Okay. My issue.
My only issue
with like salad is like I just don't feel full.
Well,
all.
That's the thing. Me too, but I eat a lot of salad. Like I'll buy like a bag of salad that's like, but I'll eat the whole bag as one salad. You gotta go hard with the salad. Like that's true. But the thing is, you can eat a lot of salad and you're fine. Donald Cerrone is coming out of his own brand of salad dressing called BMF Ranch. I really hope that's not true. Oh, yeah, it is because he's the BFF Ranch. Oh, is that a joke? That's a joke, I think.
Tim
me
can't
a
tell
second.
jokes online.
Took me a second, but I got it. BMF Ranch. Although I just see Dustin Poirier's hot sauces in select Walmarts now.
Is it? You know what we
That's what I
should
saw.
do? We both should buy a bottle and like eat chicken wings or like
How about we interview
nuggets.
someone while eating hot wings? That's like the next thing that Ray would. Ray's like,
That
hey, someone.
exists already.
I know, but you also said let's do an AI show like Will Sasso does. Like you're basically.
I
Like,
just
let's do what
wanna-
other people do.
To be
You're-
honest, the reason
your
I
idea.
want to do it is I want to see what an AI would do with an MMA podcast. Like what the videos they would select, because it'd be like funny MMA videos would be one of the prompts and stuff like that for them to like find.
Why am I forgetting everything I've done today?
It's just I think it's a different way to do it, but we'd only do it once. I think I could not. I'd feel lazy because we're already lazy on this show a little bit. I don't want to go full lazy.
Yeah, just the one thing we do is come up with the stuff we say. So
yeah,
we might as well script it. That's the next thing. See, McAfee's going to ESPN.
I did. That's wild, man. Because I thought he was with. Wasn't it
I
with
don't
like
think anyone thinks that that's going to be good for the consumer. I don't think anyone's like, oh, the show's going to be better now that it's on ESPN. I think no one thinks that.
No. Yeah, I don't know what that's like restrictions they're possibly gonna put, or it's just the fact that ESPN's lazy now because they have their lineup set, which is like first take in the fucking morning, so Stephen A. Smith can yell at everybody.
Right. Also, well, at least they're saying, well, all right, if people are stop watching us and they're watching other stuff, then let's try to change what we're doing, right? So let's get those people and have them do what they're doing over here. And I really wonder how much creative control. They probably can't curse.
That's a weird one.
That, I don't know. Like, listen, Levitarge, I don't watch it as much anymore because I kind of forget about it, but like. But they have all the freedom that they didn't have before, and now it's going to be the opposite for McAfee. So, what are you doing?
It's flap time, Tim.
It's what? Why? Are you masturbating?
No, that's not. That's fap time. That's coming up soon, though. That's where I just yell out Jeffrey Tubin, Jeffrey Tubin, Jeffrey Tubin, and start jerking off.
Okay.
Flap time is when I want to smoke.
You can't do that on the camera.
I'd rather not do it, because you never know who's watching.
Yeah, but everyone's well aware you're high.
Well, yeah, of course.
Everyone knows you do drugs.
It's not a drug. It's an herb, man.
It's a drug, bro. It's a drug.
By who? The government, man?
Yeah, they make the rules, bro. I don't know if you noticed.
Do they?
In America. Yeah, that's how things work.
My feelings are the laws, man.
And that's why you just had to do a stint in a hotel, because you think your feelings are the law, and they're not, though. They're not. Do you know who I am? That's the first thing you said when you got pulled over. You try to show them like a fake get out of jail free card you made off the internet.
I'm not that fucking clever. Jesus Christ. Now you're just giving me way too much credit. I got it from office.
Friend of the mayor of, he just wrote in Cuyahoga Falls.
The Right Honorable, you've heard of the Right Honorable Cuyahoga Falls? Yeah.
Yeah.
He got legislation passed in like 83, man.
I just say you had to go down to like Summit County for that shit, didn't you?
Mm-mm.
You didn't have to, and not for the hotel, but for the court.
Oh yeah.
That's why you got to get pulled over a half mile from your house, bro.
Yeah, probably. It would have went to like Menor, if anything. Menor or Willoughby. Probably Willoughby. Which would have been nicer, but
That's the one thing. Like the the probation thing was a pain in the ass, but I only had to check in like once a month, and when I did, it was right by that. It's like down the street. For the 6 months, first 6 months, I had to get rides because I. But other than that, it was fine.
Dude, so everybody like you heard about like they started talking about like probation and a probation officer that you have to report to and all this stuff. And I'm sitting there kind of embarrassed because I'm not on probation per se. Like I don't have to check in with anybody. I don't, nobody's going to test me. There's nothing like that. And you should have heard the roar of the room when I said I wasn't on probation. You're like, what how the fuck did you get that? Like, I actually got that question a few times. Like, how did you not give probation? I'm like, I paid $5,000. I don't know.
Dude, it's probably just, I don't know. I bet if there was other people from Summit County there, they probably wouldn't have it either. It's probably just, I don't know. It was weird that I was like one person without community service in mind for some reason. So I don't.
Yeah, I don't think anybody was doing community service that I can remember. Although you can do like contributions and shit to make like community service the thing, which I would have done immediately. But
well, you can buy your way out of community service too.
That's what I'm saying. Like you make contributions to certain like public works or something like that or whatever the hell. Which I would do in a heartbeat because I have the mentality of a rich man, but I'm poor as fuck.
Isn't that a problem? That's a problem, right? You're like, I do whatever I want. And then you go, I'm like, oh, I have no money. Oops.
Well, it
I'll
is
buy
the
my
cost.
way out of this. Will you take $113?
Final offer, sir. 114. Not gonna go any higher.
You're like, okay, I'll take 114. Well, okay, here's the thing. I thought I had more change.
Do you take Bitcoin?
In my cup holder? Yes. You take crypto? You take shares of Endeavor? What's Endeavor doing?
Oh, you didn't hear what they're gonna? Endeavor has named the name of the group that the WWE and the UFC is gonna be like called now.
Is it called Wiener Faith?
No. But it's called the TKO Group. The TKO Group. I agree. I was listening to the Jim Cornette podcast. I listen to a lot of like their clips and stuff instead of like full episodes. Sure. And when I heard, and I love this guy, Brian Last, he's a fucking legend in the podcasting thing, especially with the guys that he's brought up and made a lot of money for in the podcasting sphere, including Jimmy Cornette, which I love Jim Cornette. But they were talking about it. And yeah,
I also love Tim Cornette. He just got married.
I love Tim Cornette as well, but I'm talking about Jim Cornette.
Yeah, he and Corey, they just got married finally. They've been together for like a decade.
I know. I think they started. Yeah, I was doing comedy when they first started dating.
It was weird when they first started dating because he's so much older than her, but everyone kind of got over that pretty quick.
Who cares? As long as it's not 40 years, I'm fine with it. You know?
No, it was like a decade.
30 is like 30 is fucking cut off, like the cutoff for me.
Mm.
Like a 30.
Actually, it's probably more like 15. I think she was like 20.
That's fine. Who cares? But no, yeah. They call it, and again, the president of the UFC is going to be Dana White, but the executive chairman of the TKO Group is going to be Vince McMahon.
It's all right. He'll die soon, man. It's fine. By soon, I mean 15, 20 years.
He will find Vince McMahon, from all the stories I've heard about that guy, from like wrestlers and like enough detail comes along where you're like,
this... like Ted Williams.
No. That man will have enough money to put his head in a jar, fucking Futurama style, and book wrestling into the like intergalactic fucking era that's gonna happen in like 1,000 years. Like,
dude, why don't, instead of just AI writing everything for everyone, how about we start like getting people robot bodies? Keep their heads, and just like the rest of them, just robot body. Why can't we do that?
Well, I mean, the cybernetics and all kinds of different things still aren't at that level.
Also teleportation.
Mm.
Another one.
Could it happen though? I don't think it could.
I don't.
We'll have
I'm not-
flying shoes before
I'm
we have fucking.
not a sciencer. I'm not a sciencer, but I don't think it's possible to beam people up.
Well, I don't see. I take kind of offense to Pulse's like comment here. Vince is still jacked, and Dana is trying to play catch up.
Well, he's not taking that shit anymore, right? Because I think the doctors told him he was all fucked up. So now he like lost a bunch of weight, and he's actually looks like a normal human being now. He looked like just a roid. I don't know what's a nice word. I don't know, roided up fella. I was gonna say something meaner, but
for sure the supplements were flowing at Titan Towers from the 80s.
But now he looks like a normal dude who works. I mean, he probably takes shit. I'm sure he does, but he's not on like juice anymore. He might be on testosterone, but that's different.
He's probably on replacement therapy for sure.
Oh, I guarantee it, but that's different than like fucking HGH or any of that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when you're not competing, dude. I don't give a shit if you take that shit. You're not competing. That's fine. Even Rogan chokes a bunch of people out when he's at his jiu-jitsu classes, but he's not competing. You know.
No.
And if he was, I'd be like, well, that's when I start being like, well, he's on steroids. So I don't care now because he's not competing.
Vince though, like he took a Stone Cold Stunner, I think, like not this WrestleMania, but last year.
Yeah, but what's Stone Cold Stunner now? Look at Stone Cold.
Stone Cold's still in great shape for being
for 60.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. He was like when I watched him wrestle Kevin Owens a couple of years ago at WrestleMania, when he got suplexed. Like he's at that. Like I'm at that point in my wrestling fandom where like my heroes are starting to like dabble in wrestling again. I'm like, no, stop! What do you do? I don't need you to get hurt. Like, leave the image of what I knew you as. Stop it.
Wouldn't that be funny if it happened in other sports?
Yeah.
Like Greg Maddox is coming out to close the ninth. What?
Yeah. Mae Young also
55-56.
Mae Young also got a power bomb from the top of from the stage onto the floor of a WWE. I think it was Raw by one of the Dudley boys. That bitch was fucking crazy.
Did you see Peanut Butter Falcon? Is that a no?
I mean, were they playing at like the Grog Shop a couple years ago? Because maybe
it's a movie.
It sounds like Psycho Stick and Peanut Butter Falcon sound like they're like on the road all the time together.
No, it's a movie with Shia LaBeouf, Dakota Johnson.
Oh yeah. I heard of it, but I've never seen it.
Well, you should watch it because it might make you cry. Honestly, I don't know.
Doesn't he like kill somebody? Doesn't like one of the like? Isn't there like something like that?
Nah, I don't think he killed anyone, but he pissed
Like
some people off.
The handicapable kid or whatever.
Yeah, guy with Down syndrome, and he's like, oh, Shia LaBeouf is taking this kid with Down syndrome. He finds like on the road. He's taking him to this wrestling camp somewhere that he learned about on a VHS tape that he had. He's trying to take him to this wrestling camp because he wants to be a wrestler.
Uh-huh.
And it's good. It's a good movie, man. But Mick Foley's in it. Jake the Snake's in it.
Oh, nice.
Anyway, it's a good movie. I would say watch it. And
yeah, when you said Peanut Butter Falcon, I'm like, what the? It's either a video game character that I don't know about. It's honestly, Peanut Butter Falcon sounds like a failed 90s mascot platformer. Do you remember those? Like, where it was like Starry and fucking Jack's Rabbit or something like that, which was who else? Bubsy the Bobcat. There's another one. Earthworm Jim.
I remember Earthworm Jim.
Loved Earthworm Jim.
The game.
Yes. Also the cartoon show. I love.
Yeah, I remember that, but the game I remember. Well, because the game, I played the game relatively recently because I got one of those little Sega minis for my niece.
Yeah.
And Earthworm Jim's on there.
That ship mission, the underwater
That
ship
one's
mission
fun.
every time.
That one was the mini I got. Her was better than the mini I got. The mini I got the one that had you could play cartridges, but it doesn't play cartridges very well. So I feel like if I want to play cartridges, just gotta go old school and buy a Sega.
Yeah, it's like $50 now.
Yeah, but you hope they're in good condition.
Yes.
Well, listen, I went to the exchange and bought NBA Jam. That's the only game I wanted to play is NBA fucking Jam. It doesn't work. So they sold me a dud copy of NBA Jam. So
boo.
Fuck damn. I played NBA Jam at a bar recently. That was pretty fun. Mark Price, Brad Daugherty.
I think I played some NBA Jam at New Year's this past year, and then also at the Nelly concert when the All-Star Game thing was here. The Fan Fest when they had the All-Star Game in 2021.
Mm-hmm.
It was NBA Jam inspired, and it was Nelly as your performer, which was great. Love Nelly. Oh, Tim, guess what's here? I made a video. I want to show you.
I don't care, Ray.
What season it is up here. You'll love this. It's mid-season. Yay.
Those look too big to be midges.
Oh, they're midges, sir. They're everywhere right now. Like, I was inside once it was starting.
I miss cicadas.
They're coming up. I'm pretty sure that some of them
Isn't it
are
like
coming up
every
soon.
decade?
No, there's like
years, isn't it?
16 years.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be a minute, I think.
Well, I'm talking about just normal cicadas. I mean, they're coming around. The locust hive that's gonna be back when I'm in my fucking 40s. That'll be nice.
I look at my backyard today, and guess what's walking through my backyard?
Deer.
Chickens.
Fucking
Neighbors got chickens.
They're walking through your backyard. You get all curmudgeon about it.
Well, I can already
Like,
smell
hey,
them. I can already smell them, and they're gonna be shitting everywhere. And listen, one's gonna be missing eventually. They're gonna wonder where it is.
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna be on the back porch on the grill smoking. And I don't know if this is healthy thought or not. As soon as I saw a chicken, I'm like, I want to eat it. Like I want to kill it and eat it right now. And listen, you know what I did right after I saw it? I went to Wendy's and got chicken sandwiches because I was hungry for chicken.
You had to satiate the craving. Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, I
think that's the healthy way to do it. If you're like, oh, I would never do that to that animal, then you eat a chicken sandwich, you're a psychopath, right? But if you're like, dude, that chicken looks delicious, then well, listen, I believe you know what? I haven't even talked to those neighbors. I don't think my mom has either. But listen, if they're gonna wander around in our yard sometimes and take poops, I would like some eggs at the very least.
Ever tell you about the time I hit a chicken that was standing in the middle of the road?
Why did the chicken cross the road? Well, he didn't make it.
First of all, fuck you, because that was my next joke.
It was.
Anyway, no, but it was in like Ashtabula County. I was driving past this one place, and I was changing something, like I was looking at my GPS or something, and I see a chicken just like go into my bumper, and feathers flew everywhere. Like it was like somebody hit my car. I didn't. I just heard thunk kunk, and fucking feathers go right into my my windshield, and I took off. That was funny because it's Ashtabula County. Who cares? Don't let your chickens loose, people. Is what I'm saying.
My neighbors, they do think that they live in the middle of nowhere, and They still live in town, believe it or not. So there's a Dollar General across the street. Okay.
That
And there's a
doesn't
bar.
mean shit.
There's a bar right there too. Okay.
Doesn't mean anything.
Or the middle of town is half a mile away, and the corporation limit is like 3 houses from them. So,
It's like my property value. My property value.
it went down. I told my mom, I guarantee it went down. People are, they're gonna see those neighbors like, no more fucking chickens and dogs and fucking. They have fires a lot, which is not a big. That's not of all the things, not a big deal, but it's the chickens mostly and the dog pooping in the yard.
Okay. Do they pick it up though?
No,
Oh,
they
okay,
do
then
not.
fuck them. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fucking rude, bro. That's rude.
Not
Chickens,
once.
I mean, again, you can just grow one up and have a drumstick in your mouth and be like, well, they're like, did you kill my chicken?
No, but I found a
girl.
wild one in my yard. Yeah.
Yeah. That BB gun came in handy.
I text my brother today. I just text him, come shoot these chickens.
Do they have a rooster?
I don't think so because I haven't heard one yet, but I'm waiting for it.
I'm waiting for it too. I'm waiting for the day we're on this podcast and you just come in tired as shit.
I'm always tired of shit for whatever reason. I think I'm.
But I'm talking like that extra where it's like I woke up at 7 a.m. today. Fucking the rooster, goddamn it!
And dude, if I can hear a rooster through, I mean, my bedroom is closer to their house, but if I can hear it over my fan and my CPAP machine, that's a big problem.
It's like fucking Chanticleer, god damn it! You not get that reference? Rockadoodle? Did you ever watch Rockadoodle?
Yeah, but it's been a long time because I'm 35.
Okay. Hey, Rockadoodle is an American classic. It was made by John Bluth. Or John Booth. Was it John Booth?
John Wilkes Booth.
No. The guy who made, like,
I've heard
All
that
Dogs
name
Go to
before. I'm
Heaven.
pretty sure it must have been somebody. What?
So, the guy who makes All Dogs Go to Heaven. What's his
I don't know.
fucking
Hear
name?
Tim Wolf's joke about he wants to make a sequel to No Dogs Go to Heaven called No Dogs Go to Heaven. Or All Dogs Go to Heaven called No Dogs. Yeah.
I love Tim Wolf.
Me too. He's hilarious. He also said he'll be on the show anytime he wants to.
Yay!
You want him to. You want him to.
Yeah. I'm on whenever I'll always take a nice heaping. I think his girlfriend is or partner, I should say.
No, he says girlfriend.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if she was like I can't remember if Cam's non-binary.
He says girlfriend, so I'm assuming no.
Okay.
He says she. I don't know. I never met her, so I don't know.
She's cool. She's a really fun chick. She's really fun. Really funny comic up here too. So
never date a comic again. Dude.
I've in 10 years almost of doing stand up because I'm going into my 9th, which is in July. But I have only been like had sex with one comic in my entire life.
Well, that's one thing, but like dating, like all the problems
I could
that
never
people say we'll have, like they all happen.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
It's like I'd rather not, bro.
I mean, listen, it works for some people, obviously, and that's good. Good for them. You know, Voss and Bonnie McFarlane. I mean, it's one example. Joe List, his wife, I forget her name, but like they're, you know. But anyway, it happens. It works. I get it. And I mean, it makes sense why they'd be attracted to each other. That makes sense. That's why it's always tempting. That's why you have to do it. It has to not work out for you to be like, okay, now I get it.
No, why would you want a broken toy? I mean, it's
because your only broken toys can get broken toys, Ray. What are you kidding? What are you talking about? What do you think it hasn't worked out for you in any of these?
I can fix myself.
Can you though?
It's a West Coast comic. That's all I'll say. She's
yeah. She the one that killed Stephen Bonner?
Supposed to not do it. Damn it!
What?
Now the FBI knows. God damn you!
That sucks. R.I.P. Stephen Bonner.
R.I.P. Stephen. Esky brothers for life.
Dude,
which not a bad one to have, by the way.
What is her fucking?
Huh?
I'm trying to think. Someone's name I can't remember.
But no, yeah, I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my
Kate-
train of thought.
Kate Quigley's in Canton again. Because I think she's not doing well. So I think I should get Kate Quimbley on my show in New Philly. Like, apparently she's like shows up to the funny stop like just insanely hammered.
Yeah.
And she almost died in 2021. Her and 3 comics all did cocaine, and 3 of them died from it. And she OD'd, but she didn't die.
Oh yeah.
And then I think it's when Hootie broke up with her.
She was dating Hootie.
Yeah, she was dating Derek Schrucker for a while. Yeah.
Ah, damn it.
But I don't want to do that to the bar, but I can't. Like, number one, I think she definitely would do it, but I don't think it'd be worth it for anybody.
Yeah,
and
no.
if she showed up hammered, and I'm like, I don't think it would just be a whole thing, and it would not be worth it. For the story, I kind of want to do it because I want to see how bad it will get, but I'm not going to do that to the bar. And I also want to bring her up to a Hootie and the Blowfish songs to fuck with. No, I wouldn't do that.
I want to be with you.
You don't cry. She just rolled down the river. That's gonna be my whole set. Is me gonna I'm gonna sing a karaoke Hootie song.
Oh God.
But yeah, she's back in 2016 she hosted the Porn Awards. You know, that's a good credit.
Yeah, but that's I'm fishing for a credit, but I might soon be in a Psycho Stick video.
Okay,
which would be awesome,
dude. You seen him in the Psycho Stick video and was like, no one knows what the fuck that is. Just Dan Brady.
You've seen him in the cover, yeah, pretty much. I go to Cincinnati. He was in the Madonna medley video for Psycho Stick. But yeah, I don't know.
You start doing rap videos like Chris Harvey.
Can I also show you this? You saw this post that I made on Facebook.
I probably ignored it.
Me when I had the LeBron.
Oh
tape.
yeah. That actually made me laugh. Who was this guy?
I don't know. He blocked me. Like, he sent me this message.
Then blocked me.
And blocked
me. Let me read it.
So yeah, read the message.
LeBron phony, always a racist redneck to insult a talented rich black guy. Comedian, you just look funny. I wrote 300,000 jokes in my life. Maybe you should Google great things LeBron does for kids and many people, charities, and etc. As phony as he is, great. Get a life, jealous loser. Now, the thing about this is only like 2 or 3 of those things are true. What he said about you.
No, I'm white trash. And I'm not that good of a comedian.
I mean, listen, white trash, racist, redneck, they're kind of interchangeable.
No, I think white trash is like you have a little bit of street cred. Like it, not like a lot of amount, but like you can hold your own.
I will say there are levels of white trash. They're rich white trash people. Like, there's levels of it, you know.
Some of them are
just like trailer park. Well, listen, also nothing wrong with living in a trailer park either. But no, if you're a good person, you live in a trailer park, it's okay. It doesn't mean you're a meth head. But there's white trash meth heads. You know, there's all of that. 300,000 jokes, huh? Who is this guy?
Yeah, I have no.
This guy got fired from the Arsenio Hall show in 1994.
Apparently,
I used to write for Arsenio, bro.
Yeah, 300,000 is a very on the nose like thing, bro.
Did they say over 300,000?
Yeah, I've written like maybe 10 jokes in 10 years. Like,
we know.
We
know them all by heart.
Well, yeah, because I'm not that creative when I'm not high, and it's one of those.
You're
things.
always high. That's not an excuse. Also, you say you're going to be the one using AI, and you're going to talk shit about it and make people think you aren't using AI. And all of a sudden, Ray has these really intricate jokes he's never written before.
No, I will. I'm actually. Here's the thing, too. I worked this out in front of like 5 people. and like some comics at a show last Wednesday, and it kind of worked. I'm taking a thing on the cocaine girl story where at the end of it, I switch it and give a point of view of like, that's on you if you don't have cocaine in a Vegas nightclub. Like, what makes you think I'm gonna give it to you in the first place? Like that kind of like joke or that kind of point of view joke for it and really sell it, I think.
Who would go to Pauly D to sell cocaine? Number one, like who?
That is a good point. You should have it on you, I think. Like it's BYOC, you know? Like bring your own cocaine. It should be a rule.
You know what? Listen. Hold on. What's the I have to hold the door open for you, right? I have to fight the burglar and I have to bring the cocaine.
Yeah. That's actually pretty funny. But yeah,
I thought this was a feminist country. All right, we should be a feminist. Bring your own cocaine. Bring your own.
Yeah, you don't need a man for your powder. Bring your own.
Is that how your whole life's gonna be? You're just gonna depend on men your entire life. You're just
you
gonna
gotta
hope you
pull
end up
yourself
barefoot
up by
and
your
pregnant
nose
with
hairs, okay?
with a husband who makes $300,000 a year. Yeah, maybe you should. Yeah, pull yourself up by your bootstraps and bring your own cocaine, bitch.
I know that's funny.
You can't just. Yeah, you can't just rely on men for everything. Come on.
And the fact she went to me, like she went to me and some other like nerdy looking guy.
You look, honestly, I knew what you looked like when you went there. You look like you had cocaine.
I did. That's the thing.
Not only do you look like
holding.
Not only do you look like you're holding cocaine, you look like you were the one who was looking to share it with women. Like you were like, and it wasn't for you. It was for you to like watch women do it, and you do this in the corner like that. That's
I have ecstasy too.
You look like one of the guys that was at that ass to ass party and with Jennifer Connelly and Requiem for a Dream. Like that's what you look like.
I'm standing
throwing
next
dollar
to
bills
Damon
like ass to ass.
I'm standing next to Damon Wayans in the like the blocking.
Yes. Michael Clark Duncan.
Oh, you feel that? That's wow. What the fuck was his name in that movie?
I don't remember.
In Pulp Fiction. Fuck.
Pulp Fiction?
Yeah.
It's a different Marcus.
Something like that. But it was like that's so and so fucking with you.
I almost said Latrell, but the only Latrell I know is Latrell Sprewell. So
yeah, me too. I've never met another Latrell in my entire life.
I now want an animal and name it Latrell. And it's a good name. I like that, Latrell.
Latrell.
I want to have a nice Jewish boy named Latrell.
It's a black lab. You're just like, Latrell, come over here.
Yes.
Mm.
When I go to Pennsylvania, my grandparents and my dad both have new puppies, so that's going to be a whole thing.
Aw. You're going to get licked in the facey face.
Wasn't his name Marcus in Pulp Fiction? Talking about Vin Rain's character, right?
Yeah. Can't remember that fucking name.
I want to say it was Marcus.
Fuck your pride.
It was Marcus. Gotta look it up though. Hold on.
Mm.
You see the new Dungeons and Dragons movie?
No, I have not.
I liked it. It was fun.
There's never a D&D guy. Didn't get it.
Well, neither am I, but it's an adventure movie and it's fun.
I'm a side like when it comes to like I'd rather have like
Marcellus Wallace
fucking with you. That's right. But I don't know. I don't like the fantasy like swords and myth bullshit outside of maybe the early seasons of Game of Thrones. I'm a space guy. I like space.
I like anything that's good, you know.
But good is subjective. Like I don't find the Lord of the Rings good. I find it okay.
He also
How many Mountain Dews have you drank today? Probably about 7.
You're also the only person I know who thinks Eminem is garbage. So
he is trash.
You think that?
He's
You're-
one of the worst artists of all time, bro. Like nobody.
That's probably why he
everybody-
sells so many albums. That's probably why he made the Hall of Fame.
Hey, you know what, dude?
Probably why most people say he's one of the greatest rappers of all time. That's probably why, because he's trash,
Hey,
right?
everybody can have a wrong. Cosby, everybody thought he was the greatest comic of all time.
Oh, he still is.
I know
Greatest clean comic of all time. He's just also a rapist. He can be more than one thing, Ray.
Chappelle is better.
Rock's better than both of them.
Mm-hmm. I'll agree with you on that.
That's just me.
But
That's not even a really crazy opinion, you know? Like if I said someone like Rock is better than Chappelle, some people will fight me on it, but most people will be like, well, it's too close to even have a fight on it. It doesn't really matter.
it's definitely a 1A, 1B situation.
Yeah, it's kind of a silly one to even have a fight on. But also it's comedy so subjective, but
Yeah, Marshall is not that good. I'm sorry. Everybody can, say what they want, but
okay, right. Again, don't
I
care.
think it ruined the Super Bowl in LA,
Don't
to be
care
honest with you.
Don't care.
I mean,
Does
Dr.
not
Dre didn't
say
need
that.
the secondhand
you
white
say.
boy that he got who gets mad at everybody and gets mad disrespectful.
Did you see the video I sent you? Or I sent you a event page, but then I found a video. It's a Eminem tribute act named Stan Shady. And he's playing at this place in Jewett called Pennington's, which is also having Pauly Shore later this year. But I'm like, when I saw the event page, I'm like, there's no way this isn't unintentionally hilarious. Then I found a video and it is absolutely hilarious. I'm like, it's so funny. Like, I'm like,
That's sad that somebody is trying to do like
that's a little, no, I mean, but he's not. It's not trying to be funny. He's trying to be a Eminem tribute act.
But no, that's
And
the
it's
sad part
hilarious.
is he's that old. Like he's that old where now there's cover artists of Eminem. Like it's mind blowing to
It
me.
seems weird that like that's what your act. My act is I rap over Eminem songs. That's what I get paid to do.
I dye my hair blonde.
Maybe that's what you should do, Ray. Just get paid.
If I did it,
Why
I'd
not?
do ICP. That would
Just
be
by yourself. Yes.
Yeah.
Have
one
costume
juggalo and a mic.
changes.
That'd be my name. One juggalo and a mic.
No, it's called Jug Alone. Thank you, everybody.
Tim Dango, take a bow. Take a bow, sir.
Ray Hacklock is Jug Alone, the one STP tribute. Jug Alone.
Shazam! Bam! Shake it like a locust. Yeah, that I'm all alone, and
Laughing at my
that's
own joke.
not bogus.
I'll make off on my own joke, but I'm gonna keep doing it. Jug Alone.
Juggalo also sounds like it's an auto loan place that only
Because it loans to Juggalos.
You
All
got
collateral is
that whack-
Fago.
You got that whack, mad, fresh credit? Well, we'll get you approved, or we'll get your bitch ass approved at Juggalo.
We're gonna need 458 bottles of Fago as collateral, please.
We got 3 different levels of insurance. We got Richie Rich, which you don't ever want to get. You want to get Whoop Whoop, which is the middle, and Bitch Ass is the last one. That's.
Hey, when are we gonna get Superhuman on the podcast?
I mean, I could send him a message. I would love to interview Superhuman.
Just don't make fun of him, Ray.
Oh, I won't. No, I respect Superhuman for
Me
the
too.
guy that he is now. Like, he's become such a staple on the internet that you can't hate on him.
He'll come on and just sell all of his merch.
Feel free. As long as you bring some people over to fucking see the show, I'm fine with it. I'll wear my fucking, I have a couple ICP t-shirts I can wear. I'll wear my fuck your Confederate flag shirt. That one's always a classic. That one's good.
Juggalo and Juggalettes.
Whoop whoop.
My favorite part is how much he screams every time.
I know. Supercells. It's so good. The light bulbs are always my favorite one because, like, if you've ever seen a pro wrestling match where light tubes are involved, that visceral sound of a body going into them is amazing live. It's almost ASMR, really, for me. Just the popping of the glass tubes. Oh, so sad I couldn't go to that wrestling show last week.
One thing the internet has taught us is how big a pervert everyone is. What do you get off on? Sound.
Just here's what we're gonna do.
You stop.
Oh, don't do that. You ever see the one girl? She like licks her ear, or licks these
No.
like ears that are like attachments to microphones and shit. So one person called her out one time where it's like, "What are you watching on television? I see your eyes going off the screen." And she was watching like Netflix while she was licking like ears for money on Twitch. Hilarious, by the way. Hey, hey man, some people it's their kink. I'm fine with it, but
Dude, could you
ears.
imagine how like monstrous of people we would be if we were hot chicks? We would do like
it would
I'd be
definitely be
rich.
Broad City. I'd
be rich. I'll tell you that much. Be
It's
rich
like
as
I'm the queen of butt stuff. This is
Lord.
But so you said you watched the MacKenzie Dern fight. I watched highlights of it.
Yeah, she beat her ass, but Hill's tough as fuck, and she beat her ass. Not really anything surprising.
Yeah, she's
I'm ready.
she's well,
I'm ready
MacKenzie
to go,
Dern's.
Rick.
I'm
I have a
sorry.
headache. I have a headache.
All right, we'll go. Tim can go lay down.
We can try to do a show Thursday.
Okay, we'll see how it goes. And
Maybe we'll get guests.
as
We'll see what Tim
always,
wants to do.
guys, we will see you at the Kumite, fam.
Love you.